Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic Football Manager save, lining out 1-1 and today we're going to be cracking on with the football. It's not quite Derby Day yet. Derby Day could be up tonight. We could be playing Rangers as early as tonight on the channel, just depending on whether or not I get round to recording it. But it doesn't matter. Today we're here to see if we can get into the Champions League, perhaps Europa League, against Maccabi Tel-Aviv. But we've got a lot of catching up to do. The last episode was, of course, entertainment. New camera angle, by the way, as you can see. It's changed. I'm facing here now. If you don't like it, let me know, but I think it's a bit better. It's just to try and jazz things up a wee bit, if you like. But anyway, we went on a wee bit. As you can see in the league table, we are 7 games into the league season now. As we are top of the table, Rangers are behind us, and we've got a game in hand. So, gonna ask for a better start. Players are flying, and we'll go through everybody as quickly as possible to show you what we've been doing. So we'll go to the schedule. We last played against Kilmarnock in this save. We played Kilmarnock 1-2-0. Johnny Rodriguez arrived of the best fashion we could ask. He was fantastic. Best player in the world, basically. But we moved on from there. Aberdeen was the next game at Celtic Park. Yep, we battered them 4-0. Edouard got 2, Johnny Rodriguez again, and Olivier and Cham got 1. We then beat Riga in our first Champions League qualifier match, 2-0 away from home. Rogic and Edouard with the goals. We then went to Tannadice, 5-0 win. Turnbull getting 1, Christie getting 1. We've been playing a lot of David Turnbull, and he's really good. Really good. Scott Brown may not even get back in this team, eh? Baldy chops, grow your hair out, grow it out, and then we might let you in, just for the laugh. Turnbull, Christie, El Yunusi, and Ayeti gathered 2 goals as he started the game at Tannadice. 3-0 win over Motherwell at Celtic Park. Christie with 2 and Rogic with the other 1. Ross County, in fact, mate, we're flying. We're Shane Duffy's like God in this, man. He's like God, and so is Barkas. You'd think Barkas was Manuel Neuer. Big Barkas is top of the world right now. He's not conceded since the opening game. Oh no, sorry, he has conceded. He has. We beat Ross County 5-0. Edouard getting another 2. Johnny Rodriguez and Ryan Christie with 2. Livingston. This was. Oh no, sorry, Sheriff Tiraspol. We beat 2-1 away from home. It was a very tight game. We were up 2-0, but they started to pull it back, and they were a lot better in the last 10 minutes. I thought we were going to bottle it, in fact. But Turnbull and El Yunusi got us the goals to see us through. Livingston 2-1 win. This looked as though it was going to be a loss. We were 1-0 down until the 80th minute. And then we had an equaliser from Ryan Christie. And then Albion Ayeti scored a winner in the 90th minute at Celtic Park. So we kept our form. And then it brings us to where we are now. Yes, it was a mouthful getting all of that out. And you're probably wanting me to shut the fuck up. But guess what? We're here now. Maccabi Tel-Aviv is who we've been drawn into Champions League playoff round, and for some reason it's over 2 legs rather than just the one. FM having a bit of a stinker there, a wee bit of a Reggie Blinker. 3-0 win. Forrest and Cham and Johnny Rodriguez with the goals, which sends us nicely into where we're going to play today's episode, and that is by continuing the Champions League playoff round, which we're basically through. We won 3-0, but you never know heading away from home. It's not going to be an easy trip over to where they're from, Israel. Can't wait to see the comments section. We're going to be playing Maccabi Tel-Aviv of Israel in that game, and Hibs as well at Celtic Park. Could Hibs be the first team to take points from us this season? They've been picking up a little bit. They're now up to 4th in the table. Of course, the last episode they didn't start well, but now, as you'll see, big win over Rangers, a 4-2 win. Kevin Nisbet with a hat-trick against Rangers. Things you love to see, yeah? But that's the league table as it stands heading into today's episode. If you want to look at it and soak it in all its glory, then there you have it. Celtic, top of the league, 7 games, 7 wins with a goal difference of 22. Could we win 10 in a row with an invincible season? Invincible again. I'm just so good, man. I'm like Neil Warnock and a crossbreed with Neil Lennon and a crossbreed with Alec Ferguson, who have just came together. That is just shut up. So in terms of performances, we've had a lot of really good players so far this season. Obviously, you've not seen too much, but my goodness God almighty, if we have a look at our average ratings, no one is having a bad season. The lowest average rating is Near Beto, and he's only played twice. So that's not... Look at it. This is what Neil Lennon dreams of. I am his nightmare. I'm coming to take the job. I am the Axeman. But there you go. Greg Taylor's only played 1 game and he's already the best player in the team apparently. 1 appearance, 1 assist. But we are flying. In terms of goals, Edouard is top scorer with 9, Christie with 6 and Johnny Rodriguez with 5. And then in terms of assists, we've got Christie and Frimpong at top with 4. Davy Turnbull on 3. He has been magic. really good, like really fucking good. I don't really know how I'm going to get him involved in the next few games because they're big games, of course. Will he play? I think we need to give him a chance, but my God, we are flying at the minute, lads. Absolutely flying, and Rangers are stinking. The scouts are recommending me Richarlison, for God's sake. Richarlison. If you think I can sign Richarlison, then take it to Peter Law, because I'm sure he'll enjoy the cardiac arrest afterwards. We're not going to be able to say, why are we scouting them? Champions, Ferencváros and Cluj, yeah? That's a game just to take the piss. Ferencváros are not to be messed with in this save, just as they went in real life. They've headed through to the group stage. They're the first team to qualify from the qualifiers. 2-0 win over Cluj sends them through. Well, it looks like it. I don't know how they're not having to play two legs. I mean, I have, for some reason. But, right, they seem to be through. Okay, let's get to the Hibs game, though. Let's not waste any more time. Talk about Super Sunday down in England. This is Super Sunday right here. This is it. Motherwell Rangers, Celtic, Hibs and Ross County Aberdeen. A big day. Can Motherwell take points from the Bears? Can't believe I've just said that. 2-1 win. I mean, it was all done early on, like 14th, 15th, 16th minute. Jesus Christ, Jimmy Bale must have been on the edge of his seat. But aye, there we go. Decrease the transfer. Alright, okay. Calm down, Peter. Taking my money away from me. Right, it's time. It's time again in match day. We did suffer a couple of injuries as well while we were off camera. Griffiths has missed like the last 4 weeks. He was out for a month. So he's just coming back now. Right, for Hibs today, Turnbull's going to play. We're going to bring Turnbull on, and he's going to play in the deep line playmaker role because he's done well there. Rogic can come back in to the starting lineup. Christie is going to start on that right hand side for me today. Johnny Rodriguez will keep his place, and everybody else seems fit. So I'm going to actually do what Albion Ayeti is going to start today. We're going to save Edouard for the Champions League on Wednesday night. He's already top scorer in the league. We can calm him down for now. We can. Oh, Laxalt, I bring you back. Why have I took that? He was just knackered. I remember that, but why have I done that? Anyway, here we go. Match day against Hibs. We are at home. I expect us to win the game. But of course, Hibs, it's the first time we've played them this season. Don't know what to expect. Everybody looks sort of happy. Let's get to the match. Am I going to have a stupid press conference to go to before the game actually kicks off? I've started playing in 3D. I don't know if it's going to lag when I start recording, but hopefully it doesn't. Rodriguez about to show how everyone's okay, blah, blah, blah. McGregor starting is not good news. These tweets don't make sense, right? Who is actually tweeting these? Is it the Happy Foundation? Come on, God almighty, man. Sort it out. Shouldn't have said that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Celtic against Hibs. Let's go. Assistant recommend. Let's go. That's a great opportunity to back up everything saying about you. There we go. Let's go to the tunnel. You're in a great run. Yep. Winning squad. Yep. Gonna let me sit down, please. Mars is killing me. Thank you. Right. Celtic against Hibs at Parkhead. Let's skip this and get right into the game. Can we continue our remarkable form? Of course, Kevin Nisbet, the star man for Hibs. Will he turn up and have a game? He scored a hat-trick against Rangers. He can easily do it against us. So here we go. Diego Laxalt with the long throw. Gogic does clear it away. But David Turnbull is going to be the first man on the end of that. We've slowed it down a little bit too. So let's hope we can keep up. Christie gives it to McGregor. Turnbull off to Rogic. Here's McGregor again. Turnbull again. Rodriguez. He's going to have a pop. No, he's not. No, he's not. We'll just pass that around. I'm going to play on 2D on YouTube. I can't commentate over this. Rodriguez, on you go, wee man. Oh, he's put it wide. Wee Johnny Rodriguez. That is not far from the man himself. Let's go back to 2D. I'm actually recording through the software I recorded the first episode on, which made it very laggy, and I'm getting the fear that it's going to happen again. I should have used the software I used for the last episode, which wasn't laggy. But of course, that would mean that I have to use my brain, and I don't have one. So let's just pretend that I have used my brain here. Tom Rogic on the ball, passes it off to Cal McGregor. Out wide, here's wee Laxalt. Get it. He's on a yellow card already. Jesus. Ball in. Christie brought down penalty, surely, no? McGregor, shoot. Oh! What a finish, McGregor, son. And just like that, it looks like our form will continue. McGregor busts it out from outside the box. I don't know if he quite busted it, but absolutely incredible. There's the shot map there. I like this kind of stuff. But I thought it was going to be a penalty. I thought someone brought down Christie. But look at the strike, man. I think it's his left foot as well. He just absolutely blasts it into the top corner. And if Marciano's the man in goals, he had absolutely, over Marciano in goals, had absolutely no chance. And here we go from the corner again. Christie, and it's cleared by Joel Newell this time. But Johnny Rodriguez will be the man on the end of the cross. He's been fantastic so far. What a signing for, what, £1.5 million. Here he is, the Uruguayan on the ball. Stevie Mallon trying to get to him, but he absolutely dances around him. McGregor, Rodriguez! What a player, man! Oh, we're discovering maybe perhaps the new Abiriezi. A bit older, but But apparently the sweetheart of the save and with Johnny Rodriguez, I recommend anybody who's playing FM this year for a team with similar transfer budgets to get this boy signed. Oh, look at the finish, man. With a right foot, first time, into the near post. Marciano's not getting down to that in time. Intelligent football for my boys. It's rubbing off, eh? I tell you, I've got brains. It could have been off, but he stayed on side. What a hero of a man Johnny Rodriguez is. And we're up 2-0 in half an hour. Could it be 3? Both our goals have came from a corner kick so far. So, I mean, if it was to come from a corner again, I'm not going to complain about that. Here is Johnny Rodriguez. David Turnbull, will he shoot? Oh, he's put it wide. Davey, what you doing, man? You've got to hit that on target. You had so much time, so much space inside it. And yet he's injured. Potential for... He's broke his ankle, isn't he? He's broke his ankle. What is the point? Right, Edouard's coming on earlier than intended to play against Hibs, but let's hope he can get on the score sheet. Let's hope that he can add to the tally that he's already racked up in the Premiership. We're going to go to half-time 2-0 up, but and against Hibs you couldn't ask for perhaps a better first half. I wasn't expecting to be beating them 3 or 4-0 at this point. So let's just put my hands on my hips. No, that's not pump the fists. There we go, that'll do. The one that John recommends. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's chuffed, apart from my Yeti, because he's probably halfway to the Royal by now. We'll pretend that everything's okay. We'll pretend he's not injured. We'll wait and see what the verdict is when the game is finished. And hopefully it's not a long one, because I just can't be putting up with more injuries in this save. We've had enough, man. We've had enough. So, anyway, we'll continue on. Second half, Diego Laxalt, can we score right from the off? It looks as though there will be a highlight. David Turnbull here has the ball, gives it to Rogic. Here's with Johnny Rodriguez, back to McGregor. Turnbull, can we find the space we need? Overlap Laxalt, man. Get into the space there. You're too long to identify that. Turnbull, Johnny Rodriguez! Oh man, I'm getting a poster of him on that wall, man. I've got to just Photoshop him out of that crew for full shirt and get a big and green and white hoop shirt on him. What a goal again. 7th of the season for the £1.5 million signing Jonathan Rodriguez. Some would say he's just the god version of Dirk Boerichter. That's what it is. 3-0 up. Hibs have been absolutely trounced here. Look at the pass map, man. You can't even make out where the passes are coming through. It looks as though Turnbull's been doing a lot of work. I can see a lot of number 14s dashed around the park. So Turnbull looks as though he's having a busy game in the middle, which is what you expect for a player of his calibre. David Gray's ball is shocking. Christopher Ayer comes short to intercept and get ahead of what I believe could have been Stevie Malin. Maybe in his bit. Turnbull gives it to Rogic. Rogic, can we find a wee gap there? Laxalt. Let's get a fourth. Come on, swing in for Edouard. There we go. Rogic. Cleared away from Ryan Porteous. He's not playing like Scotland's best young centre-half at the minute, I'll tell you that for nothing. 3-0 up when it's 65 minutes in. David Turnbull with a set piece. Swings it in. Shane Duffy! It's his first goal for Celtic. Jesus Christ. That's when you know you're taking the piss, isn't it? When he gets a goal. Big Shane Duffy gets up there, leaps like a salmon. In real life he can leap like a pensioner. But there we go. David Turnbull's ball was pitch perfect. Inch perfect. And it meets the big Irishman on the napper. And with 20 minutes to go, we look as though we'll not be moved by anyone this season. Johnny Rodriguez had some game. I want to involve El Yunusi now, though. I'm going to bring him on the right. You'd be thinking, why not just bring on Forrest? We're going to make a lot of changes. We're going to bring on Cham. We're going to bring on Julien, because he's not played a lot this season. I'm starting to feel sorry for him. The Ayers on a booking as well. And that'll do. I'm just going to make the 4 subs. Thank you to everybody who's pointing out in the Premiership you can use 5 subs. As I said, I lack brains, so that's probably why I've missed it. David Turnbull out wide to Frimpong. Can we add more to the tally already? 4-0 is some result against Hibs. Turnbull, shoot me, man, shoot. Oh, he's unselfish hat trick for Johnny Rodriguez. 8 for this season. That was delicious from Turnbull, because he had so much time and space to think about a shot, and my brilliant tactics are rubbing off on everyone. Look, I would have shot there. Anybody would have shot there, but he sees Rodriguez in that space. He sees the gap the defender's left. He's identified it. He's used his vision, and he's played in Rodriguez beautifully. Right now, I believe I am a demigod. But he scored a hat-trick, so he can come off. He's done his shift. And it means that we can probably switch wings with El Yunusi and Forrest and give Forrest a wee bit of time on the Park 2. Celtic 5, Hibs 0. I didn't think that would have been the result come the 85th minute, but here we are. Forrest booked already. What are you doing, man? You're scared to put a tackle in real life, but you've got a yellow card within 5 minutes of being in the park. Rogic, Edouard can't get a touch onto it. Julien comes in strong on Nisbet. Here's Jeremy Frimpong. Can we get a sixth? It would be beautiful. Another goal. David Turnbull off to Laxalt. Good save. El Yunusi's there. He parried it right to him. Celtic 6. Celtic 6. Hibs 0. We are on fire. Turnbull again, just brilliant vision. His passing's unbelievable, and I think honestly he's coming closer and closer to being the regular beside McGregor for me. Over Brown, over Cham. He's just brilliant. He knows what to do. His passing has been honestly a work of art. And there we go, full time. Celtic 6, Hibs 0. That was fantastic. I kind of want to say you can have the day after that, but we'll start looking at every player looks motivated apart from Beaton and Bain. I wonder why, but I could not ask for a better result than that. It's time to get through to the Champions League group stage. I was joking when I said it in the game, but he has actually broke his ankle. 3 months. We're going to be missing Ayeti for. We'll see him in 2021. He was starting to pick up a bit of form as well. He had 4 goals, scored. He was looking really good. And now he's out. And we've loaned out Klamara as well, which isn't great. But look at that. 3 assists for Turnbull in that game. Unbelievable from Davy. But my God almighty. 3 months. 3 months. This game hates me. Right then. Champions League, this is it, make or break. We're 3-0 up. Surely we won't bottle this. I could probably play a resting squad as well, but I don't want to underestimate, if I can spit my language out, the Israeli champions. And that's any of the Israeli champions, and they will be if they're in the Champions League. Yeah, they are. I don't want to underestimate them because I imagine they will be a decent enough side. Molda and Olympiacos looks a decent tie. But after this, we'll have the group stage draw for whatever competition. We do move into Ayeti, of course, out for 3 months, meaning he will drop to the reserves. Griffiths will come in on the bench, but of course, the man himself, Odson Edouard, will start the game. I'm going to keep Christie, Rogic, and I'm going to put El Yunusi on today. I'm going to keep Turnbull and McGregor because they're playing very, very well at the minute. And I don't see why I'd drop Turnbull. I think it would be daft. Duffy's a bit tired, so I'm going to bring on Julien, and El Ahmed might come in for Frimpong because he's looking a bit knackered as well. Apart from that, team is pretty much spot on for me. That's what I think should be able to beat them. Abdel Ahmed hasn't played a lot of football so far this season, so let's hope he doesn't make any mistakes on the right hand side. But we should be good to go. There's the team happiness thing before the game, so we should be alright. Look, we need to get to the Champions League group stage here. Let's right that wrong that Neil Lennon caused at the start of the season against Ferencvaros. Not just him, it was a very poor team performance on the day. Maccabi Tel-Aviv against Celtic. There is their team on the left-hand side. I'll try and run through them very quickly. They've got Ben Beaton. it's the Barras version of Near Beaton, of course. Benny Barr, Ben Beaton, Luis Hernandez, Dor Peters, Perez, Enrique Saborit, Dan Glazer, I don't know if he's related to the Glazer family, Ayal Golasa, Ruslan Barsky, Jonathan Cohen, Elon Almog and Yuval Hajaka. That is their starting lineup. Of course, I've never heard of any of them. I don't know if Ben Beaton is genuinely related to Near Beaton, but Beaton isn't involved in the matchday squad today, of course, on the reserves. Let's go and say that. Let's just go with what John Kennedy recommends. It's work. John seems to know his way about the changing room, you know. It's not that big, so I'm joking. It was a poor joke. I was a really poor joke. It's in case of the team play against Hibs. Alright, let's just go. Just say all the positive things. Fuck it. Let's just get into the game. This episode has lasted long enough. I've been talking for half an hour. We've got a highlight already. We didn't even get the kick-off animation. We just got a highlight straight away. McGregor. Alright. Okay. That came from well. 1-0 up inside the first 2 minutes. Surely that sees us through to the Champions League group stages. Sure. Camera might have cut off there. But my God almighty, surely that sees us through then, because we're 4-0 up. Barkas, get that. Well, brilliant. We gave a baseball there, catching the ball in the field. That was not how I anticipated this game to start. I thought it would be more of a task. But inside 2 minutes, we lead away from home in Israel through a Callum McGregor strike. So, very nice. El Yunusi now has the ball tucked. Could we go up 2-0 inside the first 4 minutes of the game? Abdel Ahmed gives it to Ryan Christie. Good save from Barr. Christie went for the near post finish. If it was me, I would have personally, I would have went for the far post. But, you know what, I can't argue with it. Christian Edouard tries to get to it, but is cleared away by their number 44, Turnbull. Gives it to Julian, back to Turnbull, who has been marvellous over the past few games. And it goes out of play now. Counter-attack? Nah, Max out's there to stop it. You're not getting past there, Diego. Diego. Not a chance. No way. Torrelones would be proud. Christie with the ball in. Can we get there? Edouard does, and it's just over the bar from the Frenchman. It's a very positive start to this game, though. We are all over this mob. They look as though there's no way into the game for them. Edouard has beat his man. Brilliant from Odson. Hits it. The keeper again. Go for the far post if you need to. Near post finish twice now. Once from Christie, once from Edouard. Both saved. Too easy for the keeper to get down to. When you've not got that much power in the shot, keeper's always got to save it. Try and get it across the goal. Try and make the keeper work. Get down as quick as he can. Because if he doesn't get down as quick as he can, it's a goal. So go for the far post finish if we need to. Corner kick though. Christie and it is cleared away. My God almighty, we're going to be here all day, man. Is this on key highlights? We're battering this mob. Highlight after highlight after highlight. It all seems to be corner kicks it's coming from. It was the same against Hibs. You know, the amount of goals that came from set pieces and mistakes from set pieces was unbelievable. Well, it happened again here. It's still 1-0. The game is flying through a wee bit more now. Their team look, you know, pretty easy to break down. They don't look as though they're offering much. The team's not having a great game all round. Defence is looking okay, but 1-0 up at half time. Not much I need to change, I think. Expected goals. Who gives a toss about that? Let's just put our hands together and say I am. Don't get complacent. I know I'm not going to throw away a 4-0 lead with an away goal as well, but yeah, just don't get complacent. Let's keep the winning streak on. I wouldn't like to drop points. I wouldn't like to draw the game or lose the game here because of complacency. So let's go out second half with the same intensity and hopefully score another couple of goals. Here's Ziaka, or however you say it, his Kia. Here's Big Beaton. Glazer has a chance outside the area. It's blocked by us. Beaton gets in. Cohen, good save from Barkanas. He makes it look very, very easy between the sticks. He's not conceded an awful lot. I think he's conceded 3 goals so far this season, and we're like, what, 10 Premiership games in, possibly played about 15 games and he's conceded 3 goals. If only it was real life. They're switching up things here at Tel Aviv. They're looking a bit active. Should we go for a wee change? It would purely, it's not only a change of tactic, there's no point. Purely personnel. We'll bring in Cham on and put McGregor there. And we'll bring Griffiths on, because Edouard's on a yellow, he's also not scored, so let's bring Griffiths on. Let's see if he can add anything into the goal tally in the final 20 minutes of the game. It would be good for Griffiths to get off the mark. I don't think he's scored this season, so it would be ideal for him to grab a goal in this game. Whether he does or not, different story. Almog has the ball, it's Beaton again. They've had a better second half than us. We've not really done much. I don't even think we've had a highlight, in fact. So it could go anyway in the second half with the remaining 15 minutes the way that we are playing. We've not really showed any threat. We're still keeping it on positive. Maybe we go a wee bit more cautious, but we could score here actually. We've broke away Christie. It's intercepted. And Almog has got past Ayer far too easily. He's got past El Ahmed far too easily. Almog has a chance here, plays it in. It's just wide from Kartsev. Poor defending there. I'm going to go cautious, because we're looking a little bit shaky now in this part of the game, and I don't want to concede. I want to keep the defence's confidence as high as possible, especially the players who are playing all the time, your Ayers, your Laxalts. Duffy, of course, on the bench. Maybe that's the reason they're looking shaky. And it's full time, a 1-0 win away from home in Israel. Not easy to do. Players played well everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Fitzsimons on first attempt has got Celtic to the Champions League group stages. That means we get to end the episode on a very exciting note, and by drawing the Champions League group stage to see who will take on in the competition, whether we have a realistic chance of making it to the last 16, or if we're going to be dropping to Europa League, or we're just going to go out altogether. Wee Johnny Rodriguez got Player of the Month for his first ever month in the league. 3 appearances, 4 goals, fantastic. Ryan Christie second, and McGregor third. Turnbull wins Young Player of the Month. For the second month running, win Manager of the Month. And things couldn't be better at Celtic Football Club at the minute. Champions League money as well in the bank. Peter Law loves me. So, we update on the UK leaving the United Kingdom from Friday the 1st of January to April with 17 foreign player limit. Oh, that's just what you need, eh? Cheers, Boris, you Tory. I was gonna get very explicit there. I never. It's time for the group stage draw. This is it. We better get our best Giorgio Marchetti voice on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Europa, no, it is a Champions League group stage draw. Today we find out who will go all the way to the final in the Atatürk Olympiad Stadium. Right, too far, I'm going to get done at this point. Right, it's time to go. Let's see what we're going to end up getting in the Champions League group stage draw. The first teams out don't really matter, of course, just sets the tone. Group A, Juventus. Group B, Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, Zenit St. Petersburg, Sevilla, Liverpool and Porto. So here is where it gets in. Are we pot 3? Did we make? Oh, we made pot 3. We made pot 3, boys. Oh, we done it. Right, so Group A, Juventus and we don't want that. We don't want that. Juventus, we don't want that. Real Madrid and Benfica, not the worst. It's better than the first one. PSG and Atletico, wouldn't like that. Bayern and Chelsea, wouldn't like that. Zenit and Man United, I would happily take that. We can beat the two of them. Sevilla and Dortmund, I'd probably take that. Tough, but I'd take it. Liverpool and Shakhtar. Liverpool would be a tough ask, but I'd still probably take it. Porto and Barcelona. Right, so this is it. We're about to find out if we're getting shafted or we have a bit of a chance. So, if we get Group A, it's game over. Juventus and Man City. Salzburg, right, okay, we've avoided that. Madrid and Benfica, Leipzig. PSG and Atletico Madrid get Ajax. Bayern and Chelsea, it's going to be us, isn't it? Atalanta, okay, right, this is it. Give me Group E. I really want Group E. Zenit St. Petersburg. Manchester United and... you buggers. Sevilla and Dortmund. See, any of these groups I'll actually take. They're not that bad. They're really not that bad. Inter, Sevilla and Dortmund, Liverpool, Shakhtar, and... there we go. We're going to be taking on Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine and Liverpool, which isn't easy, but it's better than a lot of the other groups. Porto, Barcelona and Ghent, which takes us on to pot 4 to complete the groups. Ferencváros are unlucky. Rennes go in there. Molde go into Group C. Lokomotiv Moscow into Group D. Mönchengladbach into E. Marseille into F, which means we can get Istanbul by Shakshir or Club Brugge. Will we be meeting Bolingoli? No, we won't. We get Club Brugge, and then finally Başakşehir going to there. So that means our Champions League group this year will read as Liverpool, Shakhtar Donetsk, Club Brugge, and the Celtic. That is the group. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.